I'm Tashi and welcome to my home. We're going to be doing something a little different in today's vlog because I am taking you with me on a thrifting trip with my friend. But don't worry, there will also be yarn.
I love yarn. I love yarn. I love yarn. I love yarn.
So this thrifting trip is part of my new kind of side business venture that I am starting to explore. Hi, how are you? So I am a huge thrifty girly. I try not to buy any of my clothes new. I actually try to thrift all of them. And so I love thrifting. It's just a little passion of mine. I have also worked in the fashion industry for quite a few years. I started working at American Eagle when I was in college, and then I was promoted to a shift leader there, and then I went on to work at the Loft, and I was promoted also to an assistant manager there. And then I was working at Scheels, which, if you don't know Scheels, it's a huge sporting goods store, but they have a women's fashion section. And so I was working in the women's fashion section, and they offered me a full-time job, which I declined. So I really just love fashion, but lately I have been doing a lot of research on the broader impact that the fashion industry and specifically fast fashion and big box stores has on our world and on the environment. And in a nutshell, it's not good. So I've always enjoyed thrifting, but in the past couple of years, I have been exclusively thrifting my entire wardrobe. And I actually had to get an entirely new wardrobe this past year because I gained a lot of weight from my antidepressants. So I've been kind of toying with the idea of opening my own thrift shop on my website, tashiathome.com. And I decided that I am going to launch Tashi's thrift shop in October during our shop drop. So make sure you join us live on Saturday, October 4th at 2 p.m. Central Time. That's different than it normally is for that shop drop. So you can maybe snag some really cool thrifted items that we're going to thrift together in this video. I am so excited. So I am specifically going thrifting with my friend to find amazing things to sell in my thrift shop on my website for this upcoming launch. So I'm very excited about that. But that's not till tomorrow. Today is Friday. I just got home from work and I have a bunch of packages that are sitting on my floor waiting to be opened. And so I figured we could do that together because I'm pretty sure they're all yarn. So let me go snag those. So here are my two packages. I ordered some yarn from Yarnspiration. So that's what's in this box. Kevin, your tail. And then one of my friends and subscribers sent me some mail, and I feel like it might be yarn. It's very squishy, but I'm honestly not 100% sure. But I figured we could open that together in today's vlog. And then, wait for it, I got all of this vintage yarn from the knitting club at my school because the advisor for the knitting club was kind of de-stashing their yarn and getting rid of yarn that she didn't think the kids were ever going to use, and she asked me if I wanted it, and I was like, yes, I'm never going to turn down free yarn. So there's a whole bunch of yarn for us to go through in here as well, which is going to be really fun. But first, I kind of want to open these packages because honestly, I've been waiting for a few days to open them with you guys. So we're going to start with the Yarnspirations package because I know what's in here. They were having a sale, and of course they got me with their email, and so I jumped on to their website, and there's this particular yarn that I was looking for. So I went there specifically looking for a certain kind of yarn. This is 100% the wrong order. Wow, this is so wrong, it's not even funny. This is not my order. Oh my gosh, not even close. So what I ordered was a new color of this Karen Jumbo Ombre yarn because I have been making cropped hexagon granny square sweaters out of this yarn, and they're beautiful and my customers love them. And I'm currently writing a pattern for them, and I wanted one for myself, and I found yarn in my color, in my pink brand color, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. And so that's what I ordered, and that is not what I got. Here's what I got instead. Does that look like worsted weight pink yarn to you? No, it does not. This is super bulky, which I never use, okay? I don't even think I own any super bulky yarn. And it is the Bernat Blanket Patchwork. So I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do with that, but that is not what I ordered. So that's disappointing. There was that one. Let's open this next one. I'm just excited. I love surprises. Yay! All right, Leah, what'd you send me? Ooh, okay, not yarn. Ooh, intrigue, intrigue. Okay, is there a card? I always like to do the card first. Oh, there is. Oh, here we go. Tashi. All right, let's see what this says. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Oh, that's so sweet. This is so cool. All right, so she printed me off a pattern. It is from Southern Belle Crochet, and it is for their pocket prayer cloth. And she made me some as well. So cute. So she made me a little pocket prayer cloth. Look at that. So it's got like a little bubble cross on it. Nice little keychain. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. And then, okay, I already love this. Look at what she made me. It's a little worm. And she said, I'm your little worry worm, waiting here just for you. I want to brighten up your day because that's what I do. If you're ever feeling down, just hold me for a while. I'll help your worries go away. I'm here to make you smile. Well, that definitely made me smile. Oh, that is so cute. Thank you, Leah. Oh my goodness. I love that so, so much. I am definitely going to like hang this on my church crochet bag. And speaking of church crochet bags, what Leah sent me is she sent me some bags from Joann's that she bought before they went out of business. Oh, or no, it's one bag. Oh my gosh, this is a huge bag. Oh, this is incredible. This is a massive yarn tote. And I am obsessed. This is so cool. And it says, in my stitching era. Look at that. Ah! This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And in her note, she said she thought I could use it for like when I travel with my yarn. And I 100% will. This is like the greatest yarn travel bag I think I've ever seen. This is amazing. Oh my gosh, Leah, thank you so much. That is just so thoughtful. That's so thoughtful. I appreciate that. That will definitely get put to good use. I can promise you that. And I am officially going to be taking this everywhere that I go with me because I love this and I love this idea. I actually might teach the youth group at my church how to do this because, fun fact, I'm the new youth leader for middle and high schoolers at our church. So that could be a fun little like Sunday youth group activity for us. That was so fun. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Okay, and now, the moment you've been waiting for. The vintage yarn. Here we go. So we'll start with this giant bag, okay? Because most of the yarn in here is the same. With the exception of this skein, which this is very interesting to me. I've seen kind of this like ribbon yarn before, but I'm like, what do people make with this? You guys should let me know. So this is Red Heart Boutique Sachet yarn. It is also a super bulky in the color Waltz. So that's what it looks like. So it's like a ribbon almost. So let me know in the comments, what do you make with this type of yarn? I've never bought it before because I've seen it, but I've just been like, I don't even know what I would do with that. Let me know. What do you do with this? I have no idea. And then literally the rest of this tote. So the rest of this tote is full of the same yarn, which is so cool. I wish I knew when this was from. Like, I wish there was a year on yarn tags. So that's something. If you work with yarn, start putting the year on your yarn tags. This is Katya yarn. It's a Kansas print. It's 54% wool, 33% acrylic, 13% nylon. The color is Tintada. Yeah, I don't even know. There it is. But look at this yarn. Look at this yarn. Look at that texture. It's so cool. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. And there's so much of it. Like, there are, oh, and is that a different color? Okay. I think there might be two colors in here because look at this. I think there's a gray and a black. So, unless they're just different dye lots. and one just got super faded. I don't know, but they definitely look to be two different shades. But yeah, this bag is completely full of them. So I don't even know how many skeins of this there are. Let me see. 2, 4, 15, 20. There are 20 balls of this yarn. 20. So I thought it would be really cool to make like a sweater with this stuff. Right? Wouldn't that make a cool sweater? Kevin, your tail's doing that thing again. So yes, that was what was in the bag. But then I have a whole box full of more. I'm actually super excited about the stuff in this box. So we'll just start with my favorite. First of all, I have 5 skeins of this homespun yarn from Lion Brand, which is a bulky weight yarn. And this is the color Sunday Stripes. Look at that. Look at that. Kind of looks like a watermelon. But I actually used this yarn to make twisted headband ear warmers. So that's awesome. I was showing some of my students this yarn and I told them that I use this to make headbands, and they go, oh, you should make us all headbands. And I'm like, yeah, let me do that. So yes, 5 skeins of that, which is amazing. So there they all are right there. They're all full unopened skeins. So cool. And then I have 1 skein of this sprightly acrylic worsted yarn in the color black. So I don't know, there's the skein wrap. You know, it's just black yarn, which you can never have too much of, in my personal opinion. And then we have 4 cakes. Kevin, stop eating pins. You're gonna die. We have 4 cakes of this yarn, and honestly, this yarn feels very rough. It kind of feels more like twine than anything. None of them have any indicators as to what it actually is. They smell really old. Like, you know that how yarn starts to smell really old when it gets old? That's what this smells like. Yeah, so 4 cakes of that. Don't know what I'm gonna use this for. I think if I use it for anything, because it is so rough, I would probably use it for like a bag or something like that. I don't think I would ever use it for a wearable. There are a lot of pastel yarns in here. There's so much in here. I don't even know what to start with. Okay, let's start with this. So old. This is amazing. Is this from 1996? Oh my gosh, guys, I think we have a date. I think this might be from 1996. This is amazing. All right, so back in the day, this sold for $1.79. It's a Lion Brand yarn, and it was the Jamie line. And this is the color pastel green. It's got some like white kind of shiny thread woven throughout it. And I have quite a few skeins of this. So let's see, there's 3, there's 4. I have 4 skeins of that Jamie yarn. Kevin, this cat, I tell you guys what. So 4 skeins of that Jamie yarn, which is awesome. It's so pretty. I actually really love it. And then there's also a white skein of that one. So there's that. And here's what the label looks like. I mean, look at that. What do we think? Do we think that is the date? 1997? I don't know. That's kind of what I was going off of. It looks like it could be from 1997. This is old yarn. Really, really old yarn. All right, and then what else have we got here? This is this is also Jamie. It's the bonus bundle in the color pink. Unfortunately, there's no price tag on it, but so we also have it in pink. And honestly, all 3 of these colors together would make something so cute. Like, it's just kind of gives me watermelon vibes. I love it. I love it. All right, and then we have a skein of Bernat Softy Baby yarn, and this is a lightweight yarn in the color mint. And you can see it is older. This one might be honestly the newest skein in the whole box. And then what else? What other fun things do we have in here? We have this color match, but that's color with a K, friends. This color match yarn in the color Baby Rainbow. So here's what that skein wrap looks like. Amazing. And look at how beautiful that is. It's just like soft pastel rainbow colors. So pretty. And if any of you know around the time that these yarns came out, please drop it in the comments and let me know. I also kind of feel like this might be the same brand because it's like similar color and texture. Doesn't have a skein wrap, but it's like soft. It kind of gives me creamsicle vibes, honestly, like orange and yellow. Beautiful. All right, and then we have 3 skeins of this guy. This is honey spun. What the heck is that? Oh my gosh, this is from Target, and it was 99 cents a skein when this was purchased. That's wild. So it's called honey spun. It's 67% Orlon and 33% Dacron. I'm assuming that's just acrylic, and it's the color baby yellow. So 3 skeins of that. So there's the color, but take a look at this skein wrap, okay? That's what it looks like. Isn't that wild? So fun. And then there's the description. So interesting. Yeah, this is really cool. And then I have 2 skeins of this Karen Dazzle Air. It's soft as bright, happy dreams in delightful color schemes. That's amazing. And this is just the color pink. And I have 2 skeins of that. So there's the color, and it is super soft. And here is the amazing skein wrap with that awesome little logo. So good. So good. Oh my goodness. And then I just have a couple more random things in here. So I have this kind of mustard yellow. It feels like a cotton. Pretty positive it's a cotton of some kind. And then the last 2 are these skeinless guys here. So this green one, again, just feels very rough. It almost feels more like twine. Yeah, so I don't know that I would use that for any sort of wearable, but this one's nice and soft. And it's a really pretty color. Like it's got some variegation in there. I don't know, it's kind of cool. I've never seen a yarn like that. So that is my vintage yarn haul from the Knitting Club. So thanks, Knitting Club. You guys are awesome. I'm definitely going to try to make some cool things with all of this yarn. Wow, that was a lot of fun. What a way to start our vlog, right? Okay, well, I have a Friday ritual where I clean the house while listening to an audiobook and drinking a glass of wine. So I'm going to go do that. That's how I'm going to wrap up my week. And I will probably catch up with you guys tomorrow when I head to the thrift store with my friend. We have arrived at our first stop. We're finally thrifting. We're checking out Vincent de Paul Thrift Center. So never been here before. This is a brand new building. I think it's gonna be good. I've heard from other people that it's good. And we're gonna try not to die walking across the parking lot while talking on our phone. Yay! We're so excited! Oh boy, I'm gonna need a car. Look what I found. How much do we think it is? $5. $5? Let's find out. $4.75. That's it.
Not too bad.
I think this might be our first find. Calvin Klein jeans for $5.75. I think those are gonna come home and be part of the thrift drop. They literally are turning the lights off on us, so unfortunately we have to go because I'm having a lot of luck here, and I only got through the pants and like half of the jackets, unfortunately. Still, that kind of stinks, but we are gonna hit up some more. And yeah, I will probably wait to show you guys what I got here till I get home, maybe later this week. Well, hello there, friends. It is Sunday morning, bright and early. It's not even 8 o'clock yet, but I am ready for church because I wanted to show you guys, before I go through my day, I wanted to show you what we got yesterday. I was so deeply exhausted at the end of the day because it was like already a busy day before we started thrifting. And if you know, you know, but shopping just takes it out of you, especially thrifting, because you have to like be super vigilant and go through everything in order to find the good finds. And friends, I found the good finds. I am so excited for this launch of my thrift shop. So I kind of went into this with a very like specific curation for the shop in mind. My goal is that every month I want to have a different drop that has a different theme. So since we're going into October, my drop is a little more like Wednesday Addams core, right? So I'm kind of going for that like darker, edgier vibe with all of my clothing. So there's a lot of blacks. There's some color items that I got, but they're going to be paired with like darker pieces. I'm really excited about all the pieces that I found. I also got a variety of sizes, so I'm hoping to have my thrift store be very size inclusive. I think I got everything from like a size extra small all the way up to a 3X currently, and I do want to find a few more plus size pieces. So I do have hopes of going to a few more stores before the launch. But then the other thing is like, yeah, I found a lot of great stuff, but now I have to take pictures of everything, and I am swiftly running out of time because as I'm filming this, it is September 21st, which means I only have a couple weeks to get pictures taken. And I would love to have some models, like model the clothing, but I just don't know if that's like feasible within the timeline that we have. So I might just end up washing everything and then just like, you know, taking curated pictures of outfits, you know, like laid out on a table or on my floor or something. I don't know. That's the next problem that I have to face. But today, we're just going to go through all the clothing together because it is awesome. And I cannot wait to share it with you. I'm so excited about all of it. So I think we'll just kind of go in order of places that we visited today. So the first place that we went is a thrift store called the St. Vincent de Paul Society. And they're just kind of local to our area, but they are a religious organization, and their mission is to help the homeless in our community. So all of their profits go back to helping the homeless, like feeding them, giving them clothing, housing supplies, housing, and all of that kind of stuff. She's very adamantly needing cuddles this morning, so we're just gonna cuddle this little girl for a little bit. So yeah, a really great mission, and they just opened a new thrift store in town, and I really wanted to go check it out. And thankfully we were able to get there before they closed, but unfortunately we only had about 40 minutes in the store before they started turning the lights off on us and kicking us out because we didn't have enough time to shop. I had like a church event before that, so we got there as soon as we could. And yeah, sadly it was not enough time. So I kind of want to go back there because I only got through like literally, I think like one row of clothing, and I found so much stuff and some really great quality pieces that I'm excited to show you guys. So that's stop number one, and let me show you what we got. Also, I love that they're using Forever 21 bags. The Forever 21 must have donated these bags when they closed in our area, so that's kind of cool too. Okay, so this was my first find. And I think, honestly, this might be one of my favorite pieces that I found the entire day, okay? And it was my first find. They're so good. The brand is 7, and these are a size 14. So if you are a size 14, definitely check these out when they come to the shop because they are so cute. So they are pants. Look at these. Look at this detail on the side. Isn't that amazing? I love it so much. So they are skinny jeans, but so cute. And yeah, oh my gosh, when I found these, I was just like I think I squealed. I was like, these are so amazing. So that was find number 1, and I love it. I also found this really cool, just kind of like bomber windbreaker jacket, very like Wednesday Addams, right? It's giving very Wednesday Addams vibes. That's a size large. So that'll probably get paired with like a size 14-ish or something jeans. And kind of my plan with all of this, you guys, is like I'm going to curate outfits that are all kind of the same size of items, and if you buy the entire outfit you'll get a discount on it, but you will also have the option to just purchase the individual items at the full price. So that's kind of the plan. Okay, and then the last one in that bag is I did find these really cool American Eagle jeans. These are a mom style jean in size 8, but they're an extra short. You know, if you're an extra short person, then these would be perfect for you, but otherwise I'm gonna tailor these a little bit because I'm kind of going for like a, what the heck is that word? Where it's like up your calf a little bit? Capri style. Oh my gosh, that took me way too long. Can you tell I haven't had my coffee this morning? Okay, so here's what these look like. They have a lot of holes, and like clearly on this side, this kind of popped off. So I think this was kind of like this. So this is one piece of clothing that I am actually planning to upcycle. I have some ideas for some details that I'm going to add to this, and I definitely want to fix some of these holes, like, because these are a little bit excessive, if I'm being honest. I for sure at least want to reattach that piece that kind of came off. But I think after I hit these with a little bit of magic, these are going to be so cute, and I'm so excited to share that with you guys during the shop drop. All right, and then I did find one pair of shoes because I'm also trying to do shoes. So I found one pair of shoes at St. Vincent de Paul that I really liked and had to get. Here they are. Okay, yeah, super cute. These are a size, I believe 9.5, I want to say. Yes. These are a size 9.5, and my plan is just to give them a little, like zhuzhing. They need a little polish on the leather, the faux leather, or whatever it is. So I'm gonna clean these bad boys up, get them all ready and beautiful for the drop, but there's our size 9.5 shoes. And then this was our last bag from that location. So we found another jacket, and this is a size medium, and I love this one. Look at that. Isn't that so nice? I think it's so cute. And it's the brand Cielo Basic. I have never heard of that before, but the jacket is a really nice quality, and it's kind of honestly, it's like a little bit quilted, so it's nice and thick. So yeah, really love that. Oh, these are for me. I definitely found some stuff for myself while I was there. I need more work pants, and so I came across these. They kind of look like slacks, but they have the stretchy band at the top, which I love, so I bought them. So just ignore that. That one's for me. Sorry. And the last item that I was able to snag before they kicked us out was another pair of jeans, so another pair of pants. These ones are Flamingo Gals, which is a, you know, fairly nice brand of jeans, and these are just a size medium. So if I had to guess, I would say they're probably like a 6 would be my guess. But again, they have like lots of nice details, some ripping. So these are some ripped jeans again here, but super cute and kind of fit the edgy vibe. So got those. So that was everything we got. So we got 3 pairs of pants, we got 2 jackets, and a pair of shoes, and I got myself a pair of pants. And in total, we spent $39.16. That's pretty good. That was pretty good, if I do say so myself. And all sales are final at St. Vincent de Paul, so I'm not able to return any of these, so please buy them because otherwise I have no idea what I'm gonna do with them. So after we went to St. Vincent de Paul, we did end up going downtown because there were a couple of events happening downtown, and I showed you guys a couple little clips of stuff that was going on. So the first place that we went is this event that they hold every year, kind of at the end of summer. It's called Riverfest, and it's, oh my gosh, it's so fun. And they had vendors there this year, which I did not know was a thing, so I'm probably gonna try to get in on that next year because tons of people come out to this. But there's also lots of food trucks. They have music down by the river, which is why it's called Riverfest. And so we went there for dinner. So we got some tachos, which is like tater tot nachos. They were really good. And then we got some SDSU ice cream, which is SDSU is South Dakota State University. They make amazing ice cream because they have like a whole dairy farm on their campus, and they make their own ice cream. So it's really good. And so we enjoyed that while we were just kind of walking around looking at the vendors and listening to some music and stuff. And then there was another event happening kind of just like across the street, honestly. It's called the Saturday Market, and it's new this year to our town. They kind of started it at the beginning of the summer, and it's just once a month. And it's the first Saturday or the last Saturday of every month, I think. I don't know. It's a Saturday during, the month. A lot of the vendors are thrifty vendors. So lots of curated thrift shops. My friend Bella, who owns Bella Boo Threads, she always vends at it. And I love her stuff. Like I showed a close-up of her. She was the one that was super cute and waving. Love Bella. Shout out to you, girl. Yeah, so I had never been to the Saturday Market before, and I wanted to go check it out as a potential place for me to start vending next year when I am doing this full time. And I loved it. It was totally my vibe. So we had I feel kind of bad for my friend Maria, who was tagging along with me, because I spent so much time there. And I don't think Maria's ever actually been like dirty thrift shopping. You know what I mean? Like when you get like really down and dirty and you're like going through everything and you're like probably touching other people's, bodily yuckies. And like I was down and dirty thrift shopping at this place. Like at one point I was literally digging through a pile of clothes to find stuff because like this vendor just piled clothes, and she was like, all of those are $5 to $10. And I was like, say less. And I just started like digging through it and found so much great stuff in that pile. But the other thing I came across, there was a local shop that had a stand there. They're called Ernie November, and they've been around town for a really long time. They're kind of like they're like incense, hippie, vinyl records, like just that kind of vibe. But I took a look at their stuff and look at what I found. Isn't that so cute? So I bought it because like, I don't even need to say anything. Like you guys know, if you've been following me for any length of time, like this is my vibe, right? And so as I've been kind of looking at it closer, I'm like, oh, I could make this. So I might try to start like making stuff like this, because I just got a bunch of fine weight yarn from a recent thrift haul that I had of yarn, and I didn't know what to do with it. So now I do. I think I'm going to try to make some hair clips. So stay tuned for that, because that'll be a really fun project, and I'll probably do a tutorial on it and stuff like that. Anyways, I digress. So I got that for myself, but I hit the freaking jackpot at one of the vendors. Like I said, she had a pile of stuff, and as I was going through the pile, I was literally just pulling. I was like, yes, this works. Yes. Because it was so cheap, I was like, oh, I am like hitting this up hard. So I got a lot of stuff. Here we go. And she gave me a deal. She was basically gonna like give me every piece that I bought, and I bought 15 pieces from her. She was gonna sell every piece to me for $5, which would have been $75 total. But I was like, how about we call it 60? Because some of the pieces I got are not worth $5. And she was okay with that. So I got all of this stuff I'm about to show you for $60. Okay, here we go. So first up, look at this bag. Isn't that awesome? Lots of pockets. Like guys, this is so good. It's so good. And then I did get some pants. As I'm like showing you guys all this, I realized that I got like way too many pants, I think, but that's okay. Buy pants for me. Okay, so these ones are a size 31 by 34. They're straight fit, but these are really high-end pants. They're from Salvage Supply Company, which is a pretty bougie brand, and I just love the wash on these. Like, look at this wash. It's kind of like a gray. I don't know. It's so cool. So I just kind of loved these. So there they are. Really awesome. I'll probably leave them for the drop, but honestly, if it's too long on you, what I would do is I would cut off the ends and fray the ends. Like just run it over with like a hairbrush, like a bristly hairbrush or sandpaper or something to fray the ends, because I think that would just really elevate the look on these. And then there is the brand tag for you guys for reference. Ugh, they're so cute. Yeah, love those. Love. And then I think I literally squealed when I found these. So I've never heard of the brand. It's Giorgio Studio. They're a size 10, but I could not pass these up because can we just look at that material? Ah! So these are leather pants, or like faux leather. They're not real leather. So they're pretty thin. I don't think you'll get like super sweaty in them, but my gosh, so cute. So I'm definitely planning to pair this with, I don't even know, but I think it needs to be paired with maybe like some like army green, something or other would be really, really cute. So love those. And we still got a whole nother bag full of stuff from that stand. So I found a lot of like basic staples like for tops, because I know I've been showing you guys a lot of pants and jackets and things, but I do have a lot of tops here that I came across that I think are going to pair really nicely with some of the other stuff that I got. So I found this corset, which is so cute. Like, just imagine pairing this with like a rough denim jacket, or like even the black bomber jacket that I found. It's, oh my gosh, it's so cute. I loved it so much. It's Thorn and Fable is the brand, and it's the size extra large. I honestly think this would pair really well with the like embroidered black pants that I showed you guys first. Yeah, so that's probably gonna be a fit that I do. Okay, lots and lots of tops. So I just found like this lacy detail. So I'm going for a lot of like lace just to kind of offset the vibe. This is Aeropostale size large. I found this, which I just thought was so cool. Like, this has to be hand dyed or something. I don't even know what size it is. It does not have a size on it, but I'm gonna guess probably a size large. But take a look at that. Like, somebody dyed a skeleton, like a skull, onto the front of it. Isn't that so cute? I loved that. I thought that was awesome. And then I got some t-shirts, just some like grunge, t-shirts. So we have a Billabong one, which it's so faded, like I can't even. Okay, this is a size small. So this is the back of it. And then the front. So just good like things to pair with the different outfits. I think this one's a size large, but I thought this was really cool. So it's kind of like a vintage one. It's from a sorority or fraternity or something. It was for a ball that they had, but you can see on the back, like it's really faded, but it's kind of got the vibe that we're going for, like with the skeletons and stuff like that. So I thought that was really cool. And I found this super cute skirt that I just could not pass up. Look at that. Imagine that with like some combat boots and an army jacket. You're seeing the vibe now, aren't you? Yeah, the vibe is good. The vibe is good. The vibe is strong. And then another size large, but this is just like a nice little lacy number. That would be super cute to pair with something. I did find this amazing jean jacket. Ugh, this is so good. This is BDG, which is a really nice brand, and this is a size small. So there's that guy. Just so good. I'm not even going to touch that because it is in beautiful condition. And I found this lacy number, which I also thought was super cute. Again, pair it with like some leather pants, some army boots. It's going to be so good. It's a size large as well. So I honestly might pair that one with like the kind of snake skin faux leather pants. I think that would be a super cute pairing. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. So this one's Zara, which is also a really great brand. I don't think it has a size on it, unfortunately. So my guesstimation would be like a small, but look at this dress. So pair this, I'll probably pair this with like that army green jacket that I bought, and then some combat boots. Be super, super cute. Here's another t-shirt that I snagged because I just love the vibe. It's also a size large. I mean, can we just? And the last one from this haul was this little spicy number. This is an extra large. Yeah, just such a good vibe. Okay, so that was the haul from our second stop, and I now have to go to church. So we are going to have to do the third stop when I get back. So I will talk to you guys a little bit later on. Hi friends. So as you can tell, it's a little bit later in the day and I definitely had a costume change because the birds are currently playing. It is almost 1 o'clock. My husband and I, after church, we went out to a long brunch today. So we had some mimosas, we had a really good time. We had to run a couple errands. We got back just in time for the noon kickoff for both of our teams because he is a Tennessee Titans fan. I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. So I have been watching the game for the past hour and they're on a break right now. So I figured this was, well, I mean, not anymore. You can see it in the background, but I figured anyways, we would just come back together and kind of finish our thrift haul. And I might stop every now and then just to check the score of the game. Sorry, not sorry. So in our journeying through the thrift stores, we had one final stop after we hit up our downtown area, and that was a Goodwill. We have, oh my gosh, quite a few Goodwills in our area. I think, like off the top of my head, I can think of 4 that we have. We might have more than that, honestly. So we went to one of them that was kind of in between both of our houses because I did pick up my friend Maria and had to drop her back off and stuff. It's not our best Goodwill either because kind of depending on the area, depends on the type of products that they get based on donations and stuff like that. So I do definitely want to hit up like our nice Goodwill or whatever later on this week to see if I can find a few more pieces to kind of round out some of these outfits. But I found a lot of good stuff at this first Goodwill. And I'm so sad because there was one shirt in a 2X that I found that was so perfect, but it didn't have a tag on it, so they wouldn't sell it to me. She had to send it back through processing and everything. So I might have to check back at this Goodwill probably tomorrow or, you know, later on this week to see if they got it back on the shelf so that I can buy it. Anyways, I digress. Let me show you what I got. The biggest haul was definitely from this Goodwill. I spent a whopping total of like $138 at this Goodwill. So much stuff. So this is gonna be amazing. All right, let's get started. So bag number 1, I just brought in a reusable bag so I didn't keep on getting plastic bags that I have no use for. All right, so first up we have this amazing kind of velvety skirt from Rampage, which is a pretty decent brand. And it looks like this. So cute. Oh my gosh, I just love everything. I honestly love everything and I want to keep all of it. And the skirt is a size 12. I found this incredible BB romper and it has its original tag on it. So it's never been worn. And I'm gonna have to just back up to give you the full scope of this, but here it is. Look at that. So cute. So cute. I absolutely squealed when I saw this. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the cutest thing ever. So love that. Again, if it's too long and you purchase this, I would just chop off the bottoms and just fray the edges a little bit. It would be really, really cute and just kind of amplify it. I also did find a couple pair of shoes at this Goodwill that I really liked. These ones are a size 7 that I found. Right? They're a little bit dressy, but also kind of have that edgy vibe going on a little bit. And they're in really great condition. Just a little bit of scuffing on the toe. But again, I'm just gonna kind of buff them up, make them look brand new, clean them up a little bit. Really love that. So that's a pair of 7. So now we have a 9.5 and a 7. Oh yeah, so I did get this. Okay, it's a size extra large and it just says Barbie. Now, I'm kind of like ironically obsessed with Barbie. Like, I love the Barbie movie. I think it's hilarious. And I have my like I Am Knuff shirt that I wear all the time that's like bright pink. But I loved that this one was black and then just had the Barbie in pink. I have not yet decided if this is going to be for me or if it's going to be included in the shop drop. So if you want this, definitely let me know in the comments below and I'll think about it. But I was kind of thinking that maybe I would keep this one for myself. Just saying. And a couple more things in this bag. So this is also for myself. I needed like a nice army green pair of pants because I didn't have one that fit me. So I just got like a nice pair, and I'm just a fan of the like athleisure wear, so it also has the stretchy band. This find absolutely blew me away. I could not believe that I found this. I found a pair of Athleta leggings. Okay, you can see the Athleta logo, and they were a whole $9. So yes, really nice Athleta leggings. Like, these are $90 leggings that I got for $9. Those are for me, 100% for me. And then I have the biggest bag of them all. This one right here. I did buy it from Goodwill because I was like, okay, I need a really big, like, reusable tote. I don't have one of this size that I keep in my car, so I bought this one to keep in my car just to fit everything else in that we bought. Here's our receipt. Super long. From Goodwill. Amazing. Right? The total that we spent on just, I did separate transactions for my personal items and the shop items. So just on the shop items, we spent $138.09. So here's what else I got. I'm so excited about everything. I found this super cute, just like little purse satchel thing. It's really cute. It does need a little cleaning. So I'll definitely zhuzh that and clean that up to get it ready to resell, along with this one, which is a really cute combination of like kind of shiny faux leather and suede. So the suede needs a little like cleaning up, but it was overall pretty good quality. So found those 2 bags as well to pair with our denim bag that we have. And I found so many clothes, you guys. Oh my gosh, I had to like start limiting myself. And again, I did try to get a range. First up, we have size 2X in these faux leather leggings. So if you are a plus size girly, these ones are for you. And I just think they're super, super cute. And I have the top that I wanted was to go with these leggings specifically. And then they took the top away from me. Sad day. But I think like paired with a kind of like an army green top, it would be really, really cute. Oh, the LA Rams are doing a little too good in my opinion. Okay, anyways, so this is a size XL and I just loved the vibe of this because it's got that lacy detail on the front we've been talking about. Super cute. And I honestly thought this would pair really well with the leggings as well. But I also have, you know, some other pants that I think it would look nicely with. Or look nice with. Again, in the pants department, these are a 2XL. Super cute, right? How cute are these? Like, I am obsessed with these. I wish they were my size because I would love to rock these. So got those. And again, the lacy white top I thought would pair well with those as well. And with these, which are a 1X. So these are just like nice stretchy top. You know, kind of flowy pinstripe pants. Oh, and then this one I went a little bit rogue, but I have a vision for this one. So this is from Storia. It's a size large, theoretically, but I honestly think it would maybe be more of like a medium small size. But check this dress out. It is just so cute. And can you imagine this paired with like black lacy tights and combat boots and maybe like a black leather jacket or a bomber jacket? It'd be super cute. And then this is a 3X top that I got to pair with some of the like plus size pants that we got. It's just like a nice black. And I am still kind of looking for something to either go over top of this or underneath it. Like I think some sort of, you know, like lacy undershirt that's like a long sleeve would be super cute. I haven't found the perfect thing yet, but I do have an idea. This is from a local boutique that is actually one of my favorite boutiques in town. It's called Leela and Lavender. And they're like a really high-end boutique. So this is a size medium. Look at that cute skirt. And it is a skirt, so it does have like short businesses underneath, okay? And then it's got the flap to make it look like professional or whatever. But how cute is that? It's so cute. Paired with like a lacy top and then, you know, like maybe the boots or whatever. So cute. Okay, moving on. I did also just get some like basic staples again at this haul. So this one is a large. And it's just like a really nice, you know, black turtle, like kind of mock turtleneck. It's, you know, not a full turtleneck, just a mock turtleneck tank top situation. And it does have a little bit of sparkle to it, just to zhuzh it up a little bit. Thought that was super cute. I also found this awesome shirt. Oh, this shirt is so cool. So this one is from The Loft, and it is an extra small. And it does need to be cleaned and, you know, just de-wrinkled a little bit, but it's leather on the front, and then it's got this cloth back with like this little zipper detail on the back. I mean, how cute is that? It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Obsessed. And kind of what I thought would pair well with something like that, or even like a lacy undertop, is, and Maria actually found this one. She was the one that pulled this off the shelf. So this is a size medium, but it's just like this little short sleeve. Like, you could wear it as a full top if you button it, or you could just wear it over something. Isn't that adorable? Love, 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 love. Maria also found this guy, and at first I didn't grab him, but last minute I was like, you know what? This is actually really perfect, and I love it. I've never heard of the brand. It's like Jane Delance, and I think this was a large. I don't know. The tag is kind of coming off. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure we found this in the large section, but it's just like kind of a faux linen chambray t-shirt button down, but look at that embroidered detail. I know, right? I know. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, and then we have some more leather. So these are a size extra small, and I actually got this because I thought it would pair super, super well with this top specifically. So I found this really cute, like, long black leather skirt. Isn't that adorable? Yeah, so I mean, come on, like, how cute of a pairing would that be with like some combat boots? So cute. I love it so much. Okay, we only have 3 more clothing pieces in this pile, and then we're done with clothing. So again, this is just kind of a basic top. It's a medium, just a black, but I loved the sleeves on it. I thought it was really nice. I love the neckline on it too. So good quality, so it feels like really thick material, but not like thick, like causing you to sweat a lot. And then I could not turn this down because if you know, you know. And this is also a size medium. Yeah. Yep. Little hocus pocus, but I don't know, I just kind of love the like splatter paint kind of details on that. And then the very last piece of clothing that we got was also from the loft. It's a size small, which I'm realizing as I'm going through this, I don't have a ton of size smalls. So here we go. This is for my small girlies. It is just a basic kind of black top, but look at the details. So on the sleeves and then on the base of the shirt, it has this really cool kind of embroidered detail. So I'm thinking pairing this with like the, you know, greenish bomber jacket would be adorable. And then the last things that I got from this Goodwill is I got 2 more pairs of shoes. So the first pair is going to come in also at a size 9.5. And it is these. And I knew I already had a size like 9 or 9.5, so I was a little bit hesitant to get these, but they were just too good to pass up because I have so many outfit ideas to pair these with. So I did get them. Yeah, so I bought them. I bought them. And the last pair is probably going to be the most popular because it is a size 8, I believe. Yep, it's a size 8, and it is these guys. These are like your classic kind of combat boots. They are pretty dirty, so I do need to give these ones a really good zhuzhing, which I will do. So, but once they're all like cleaned up and looking fresh and brand new, they're gonna be so, so cute. So I definitely need to get more shoes. Between like 8 and a 9, I need to get somewhere in there, maybe a pair or 2 more of those. Maybe some smaller sizes. If you guys have really small feet, you should definitely comment below. Let me know if you're looking for a specific style of shoe or a specific size of shoe, or if you think I should add something to the collection that I don't currently have. What's happening? Oh my gosh, what? The Rams scored again. How is this happening? Seriously. I mean, the Eagles won the Super Bowl last year. How is this happening? Pitiful. Pitiful. Anyways, I digress. If there's something that you guys think I should add to this collection, definitely let me know in the comments, because I do have until October 4th to get more items and get them ready to go and photos taken and all that fun stuff. So all of this will be dropping on my shop on October 4th at 2 p.m. Central Time, which is a little bit later than my typical launch. Typically I try to launch at noon, but I have a very busy day that day and I'm not free until that time period. Make sure that you tune in live here on YouTube, because I will be live streaming the drop. So I'd love for you to join us. And I usually do like a fun giveaway, or you know, I do a lot of fun announcements during the drop as well. So make sure you tune into that. Yeah, I think that's everything for now. I need to get the tags taken off of all of these, kind of get them washed up, get photos taken of them, and get them ready to go for the shop drop. But I think for now, that's gonna wrap up our vlog. So thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this like very random and kind of weird off-brand crafty journey. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And if you want to see more vlogs like this in the future where we're just thrifting together, definitely let me know in the comments below. But I'll see you guys next time for another crafting adventure.